Yeah.
Chunk, now waifu. Dude, I still can't believe that fool. I can't believe Agatha. I still can't believe that fool has 3 wives. What's his name?
Who?
From Demon Slayer. And with the diamond guy, the diamond.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, he's like all buff and he has the double side thing. He's like,
Yeah, he's badass, except in the last season where he's not.
wonder what happened.
He got Merkled, but he still got his baddies.
He got screwed. There's been a Demon Slayer talk.
Thank you, everybody, for coming along.
Yeah, when the hitman catches up, when the hitman hits up more, catches along with Demon Slayer, we'll jump on the anime corner and review it.
Until then, we will review and we'll be talking about Agatha Harkness. It's Agatha all along, and we all knew it the whole time.
Damn you, Agatha. With that being said,
come into me on this, the day of my recording.
You didn't kiss it with the ring.
Kiss the earring. Pick one.
Just don't swallow it. That's right, guys. Today we are reviewing episode 1 and 2 of Agatha all along.
It was Agatha all along, casting spells and singing songs, evil lurking all alone, witches laugh a chilling tone, thunder crashes in the sky, witchy laughter echoes high. It was Agatha all along, casting spells and singing songs.
Check it out, we on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a hitman and his army, best believe, bringing you the heat, it's about to get crazy. The hitman and the undead, coming at you live, spit 5 rounds, we won't compromise. We're doing movies, games, and everything in between. Get ready, y'all, for the dopest review scene.
With the switch, wait,
We're like when you watch a movie that's not by like one of those AAA blockbuster studios, and there's like 17 sponsor previews. Like, Family Guy did a really good bit on that.
And I watched that.
Where they're like, plane landing, like man running with a gun and getting shot and dropping papers, like studio, and you're like, what the fuck? How is none of this?
Yeah, got you.
I felt that way when I watched Late Night with the Devil, which was a good movie.
Oh, I saw that too.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking the intros, I was like, good God, like this is
the movie. Is this the movie? You're like, no, it's not the movie.
That guy just got cast for something too. I think he got cast to be in season 2 of One Piece.
It was Scarecrow, right?
What? No, that's
It was Scarecrow guy.
No. He's been in a couple like independent things. I think they're like smaller things. But I want to say he's in One Piece. I don't know why. I don't remember what it was, but just like season 2 of One Piece and just the casting of One Piece in general, just they're not missing, man. Like, and every announcement or little preview they drop, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be great. Like, I'm excited.
Like, I'm down for that.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I tried giving it a chance again, and I fell asleep. I'm sorry. Probably gotta watch it. Probably gotta watch it when I'm not tired.
Well,
I got to the part with the. I'm talking about the. I got to the part with the clown that fucking separates himself. He's like, he can't be killed, like a demon.
It's like the
What's
very
his name?
beginning.
Oogie. Nah, no Oogie Boogie. What's it? That's episode what?
Welcome, everybody.
4?
You're joking.
That's his name, no? Boogie?
Yeah. I don't know. You can do what I do is like long shows where I just watch it until I fall asleep, and then like throughout the night I'll wake up and like see things, and I'll be like, oh,
Yeah, that's
that was
what I
cool.
was
Like
doing.
I'll backtrack because I want to see how that happened, or I won't, and I'll just be like, all right, well, some shit happened, I guess.
You know, I just like catch myself up. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what happened. Either that or I restart the episode again and fall asleep in the same spot. You're like, damn it! I thought I was gonna watch it all this time. So, but not with this, man. Agatha Harkness. What a cool little scenario. So, in order for this to make sense, you have to do a little homework. You have to finish WandaVision, and after that, you got. After that, you have to go back to our review of WandaVision, which was our very first episode, where you see Hitman just twirling around in his chair.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
That was our episode 1. We didn't know what the heck we were doing. We still don't know what we're doing, but I feel like we're a little bit better.
At least our chairs are stationary.
So, like, yeah, I feel like it was.
Oof, that's.
And I'm over here in the little corner, and then he's like up here, like taking the whole thing. And then you see my whole computer screen's open. Yeah, it's
a masterpiece.
So yeah, that's our very first episode. When we redeemed the escape pod or something like that.
World.
We're the escape pod, and then we change it to that, and then we keep changing our name. But here we are. So yeah, so you have to see that, and after that, you have to see Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Strange. Yeah. This. All right, so
a little homework to do, just a little bit, not a lot.
What was the time frame? So 20. What was it 2020 something 20? Because they're like a year ahead of us or something, right?
Yes.
I don't remember. It's all such a blur, but like.
Which one?
All of it.
WandaVision?
Like, WandaVision happened in 2020 something, right?
2021.
21, yeah. And then Doctor Strange happened 3 years after that.
Which was kind of a what's it called? Kind of not a letdown because they didn't really continuate what was supposed to happen with WandaVision. To release date.
It led to
May 6th, 2022. It came out. Doctor Strange,
right.
Multiverse of Madness.
I mean, I'm talking about the timeline.
Oh yeah.
The sacred timeline.
Secret timeline. Now we have a lot of timelines.
And then this happened like a year after that or whatever. Well, I don't know.
So.
Agatha was trapped for 3 years.
So that's up 22. No, it's 5. It'll be 2025. So yeah. So yeah, so you guys, you gotta go in there. Can you imagine being trapped somewhere for 3 years and even have no idea? What do you mean I've been here for 3 years?
Yeah, work.
Tell me about it. I feel like we lived a hamster lifestyle.
That's where the autopilot engages.
You forget. You lose track of time. So, we see Agatha pulling up at a crime scene. There's a dead body next to a creek. So we see her. She's like wearing this FBI thing. And she goes, hey. And she looks at the dead body. She looks at her fingers. She looks at her ankles. She starts doing a little twitch. She's like, hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. So she goes over here, finds a little goop in the ground. And she goes, hey, we're about to flip this girl. You want to take a look? Yeah, sure, let's go. So they flip around, right?
Who hasn't been there?
Gonna flip a girl around. Here we go. Yeah.
Phrasing. So it was a very anticlimactic intro. But it's funny because apparently it's like a big true crime show that they're like spoofing, and apparently
I thought it was a Walking Dead with the whole intro thing.
Come here, Coral. Look at this body.
Coral, shoot in the head. Why?
Coral.
It was a cool intro. I like the song. It was like little bluegrass, little country, little dark country. What's it called when the witches come in town? Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a little undertone for sure.
So she was going out under Agatha. Not Agatha. Her name was Agnes.
Agnes.
Every time they're saying Agnes, I thought it was from Despicable Me. Agnes. She's the eldest one, right? Or no, the middle child.
Sure.
So the title comes out. It says Agnes of Westview. I am Gru. You grew and I shrank. So yeah, so it's Agnes. What about the whole beginning of the whole thing? Was it you're like trying to say like what's going on, or you're like, oh, there's something up?
Well, of course it was, but I was really hoping that there would be like, especially because she's supposed to be like, well, we even see later that she's really not herself at all. But I was hoping there would be some like nods and allusions to that. And no, they just like stuck the character. I was like, okay.
So in the crime scene, we see like I guess like a library checkout card thing. So she goes to the library. She's like, hey, have you ever seen this book before? Blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, like I don't know. And then the librarian's giving her a hard time. And she's like, all right, everybody, where were you guys between the 1 and 3 in the morning? All right. It's over here. Come on.
Yeah, a lot of people at the library. Popping. So one thing that I thought back on a few scenes later is like I thought back on the library, and I wish she really, because she's off in La La Land, but her body is like really somewhere
in a different place.
So where was she really? Was she in the librarian chick's house? Was she still naked? Like was she there at this chick's house? Like what?
Well, we'll get into that right now.
Yeah.
So so the librarian takes her to the area where the book was checked out on, and all of a sudden this guy behind her is like, there was a fire and everything burned. He's like, what? Who said that?
And then she's like,
we see
to the library.
So this girl, she's like, she got spooked, and you see a big charge section of the book. So I was like, oh, barbecue. Somebody had some barbecue. Yeah.
It was a book burning.
They were burning the banned books. So like, oh my goodness. So anyways, back at the cops section.
What are you gonna say? Epstein Island? Yeah,
back at the cop station, she was looking at the book, and then all of a sudden we see this FBI agent come in. Her name is Vidal. She kind of cut.
Yeah,
kind of hooked me.
Plaza.
I was like, okay, nice. So the what's it called? The captain, my captain goes, I need you to work together as a team to solve this crime. So play nice. And then Vidal goes like, how come, what was the last time, like, how come you hate me, type of thing. And she's like, what? Do I hate you? Talking about the body. So they're talking about the body, that the body got moved from where it was.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like who it was, you know, well, we'll get to that point. There's a lot of things I like how it was progressing.
Well, it was, I mean, they say who it was.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is it ours or is it somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? Ours got buried.
Yeah, well, this is supposed to be like our universe, right?
Supposed to be. But I'm feeling this is another one.
Yeah, I mean, ours is dimension hopping and doing all sorts of shenaniganery. So
she's doing her spirit walking then.
Yep.
So yeah, so they have a little squabble and then they left. And then Agnes is at the pawn shop showing his locket. It's like, where do you got this locket from? Yeah, like she opens it up. It's her. She's trying to get her memory back. She's like, the whole thing is like this episode's trying to jumpstart her memory. She's like, oh, the little thing she twitches. She's like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I just never seen this picture before. She's trying to piece her life back together. And they're like, how much you give to me? Oh, 200. Like, oh, I know how much to put it in eBay now. Oh, so it's current.
Damn, how many people are going to pawn shops now and do this?
I know, right?
That's a good idea. All right, thanks. Bye.
She's like, hey, wait a second. It's like the bottom line. So she goes back to the office. Like the chief is like, hey, go home. She's like, I am home. Captain, my captain. She turns the light. But before that, she's trying to connect, piece every letter, the first word of every letter. She put it together and it said dark. And she's like, oh. She did one of those. She's like, dork.
Who's
I'm starting doing that with every book.
Nerds? Yeah.
The dark arts.
There's a message in my Cheerios. It says, ooh.
It's the ghost I have in the chair. So at home, she's jumping everywhere. So she's at home, she's chilling. She goes into this empty room that says Nicholas Scarch.
Yep.
You think it was her son?
You think so?
Or it can be his husband or something.
Yeah, it'd be all right. I don't know if we're getting all timey-wimey with the theories and such, but
let him ride, bro.
What if she magicked a son the same way Wanda kind of magicked her kids? And that's what the initial betrayal was of her covenant.
To kill a kid?
No, that she made.
Oh, that she made a kid. Well, later on, she is referenced as a kid killer, a baby killer. So that's kind of messed up. At the door, we have Adele knocking on the door. Hello? I could hear your stomach grumbling from over here. I got you food, and I got a soda. Can I come in? Sure. So they sit down. It looks like they're all lovers or something, right? You're getting the sense of it?
Yeah.
Or old partners.
It does
went
seem
sour.
like there's some romanticos.
So they're eating, they're chatting, and all of a sudden you hear something rumbling upstairs. Like, I thought she was gonna say that I brought him in to search your house, type of thing,
Dude, she did say it with her eyes. She already knew what was up. She's like, yeah, I did that. Go ahead.
So she goes upstairs like, hey, what are you doing in here? The burglar just jumps out the window. She kind of falls through the window, starts chasing. Can you imagine you're drinking a beer, you're all drunk and tipsy? Now you gotta run a fucking mile? Wait, hold on. Like, son of a bitch.
Just sweat it out real quick.
The drilling and everything will be pumping. So the guy comes and he gets ran over, get hit by that 70 show's mom. Sharon?
Yeah, Kitty.
There you go. She gets run over by Kitty. She's like, oh, he came out of nowhere. I'm sorry. For some deal, I thought it was going to be Vidal on her card, but no, it's homegirl. So they take this fool to lock up. She's like, oh, Vidal tells him, go get your perp. She's like, all right, I got this. She's all happy. One's like, all right, mister, who are you? She's like, what? She's like, what are we doing in my house? I was looking for, a homely house and something, and he throw a jab at her. And that's when she gets mad and kicks the chair right underneath her ass. And then Vidal's like, don't do that. I thought he was going to do the Batman. Where are they? Where are you? What do you take? Slams his head on the thing counter. It's like, don't start with the head. They get all fuzzy. Oh, that would have been cool. But no. She's like, all right, Perp, where were you between 1 and 3 in the morning yesterday? I was at home asleep. Oh, you were asleep, weren't you? Or you're a big loser. And then she goes, look at this.
Speaking of, that just jogged my memory.
He's jogging his memory.
Scarecrow was the guy who played Oppenheimer.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine they would have put fear toxin inside the nuke?
Don't give him any ideas.
To be lasting. Oh my god! Because instead of a rain cloud, it's a fear toxin cloud.
It's a fear cloud.
Sheesh, that's another fear unlocked. So she goes, who is she? She's like, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Look at there. Look at the pictures. It's a bunch of flowers and grass. She's like, what do you mean? What?
Yeah, what do you think? Are my azaleas fluffy enough?
So in the picture, she's like, what? She looks at the pictures and she's like, and then the guy is like, why do you keep looking at the painting? She's like, what? What happened to the window? What happened to Fidel? I was like, uh-oh. All right, Mr. Funny Guy, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to put you in lockup. As she picking him up, she's saying some, a chant, right? And whispering some get low.
It's a witch's thing, right?
She's like, what? What are you saying? So that... See my... She's doing the whisper song to her.
That is a timely reference.
Oh, Yang Yang twins. What happened to you guys?
They fell out of balance.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So as she's trying to spell in the car, she's like, all right, I'm going to go find out this girl was real. So she goes to the morgue. As she's walking to the morgue, she sees the toe tag. And then she reads it. What did it say?
It says, wait a minute. It says this toe's name is Scarlet. What about the other 9 toes? What about this little piggy?
What about this? What's his name?
He went to market.
He got chopped up. God almighty. So the Scarlet Pig toe. So there's it says Wanda Maximoff. It was just like in red ink. And that's when Vidal was like, so now you know her name. But like, he goes, how? She's like, no, you're asking the wrong question. Instead of how you kill her or how she died, she should be like, what she said? She's like, you know her name. What is your name? And she's
it's like when you're trying to learn Spanish and freaking cuando and cuanto. And then you're like somebody's holding like beans and they're like cuando and you're like cuanto. Like you don't know which one of you is asking the right question. Yeah.
Cuando beans? Cuanto beans?
I don't know how many are where. I don't know.
How many beans were there? Like what? Like when? When were the beans there? What do you mean? I don't get it. No sé. ¿Cuándo the beans?
No sé por qué.
So I guess we find out the other piggy's name was Agatha.
Mm-hmm.
So she's talking, Vidal's like, what is your name? Is it me or is it? It's getting a little hot in here. Do you mind? Like, no, go ahead. She's like, she rips one off and another clothing underneath.
Oh yeah,
it's like me with. It's just like me with all my personas, just taking it off.
Well, that's me. Every time I get into a fight, it's very It's a good intimidation tactic is to rip your shirt.
It goes all the way to your. You just dress all naked, bro. That's what she did.
No, I carry extra undershirts like everywhere I go, in case, like for the many fights I get in throughout the day. So I always and then like cut them just tiny bit on the top. Nobody got to know.
Oh yeah,
very intimidating. Usually it ends a fight before it even starts.
Like, oh whoa, dog, relax. What is Mr. Bane over here?
Well, if you did that to a shirt,
once it does it to my face,
I'm not even made of cotton.
I'm not 100% soft. I'm not polyester. You're gonna turn me upside down. I'm not fire retardant.
Fire
retarded. We're calling a fire retarded. So over here, Miss Agatha is peeling her clothes off, you know, and then we see all the layers that she was wearing in WandaVision. She was a rocker. She was the 91.
She was Agatha all a thong.
Skin thong. So she gets up and she's like this black and white version of herself.
She's the WandaVision version.
She's the blonde version. So yeah, so she takes the last layer and she goes, ah! She works at home. She's like, what the fuck? And she goes across the street to her neighbor. What's her neighbor name? Neighbor. Hey neighbor.
Neighbor guy.
So like, what are you doing? Put something on, you know? That's what the neighbor said. Never mind that. How long have we been here? Hey, what do you mean? How long did we do this? We've been here for 3 years. She's like, ever since we don't say her name over here. What is this? He who shall not remain, or what is the guy from Harry Potter?
I can't say his name.
Him, or he should not be remain, or whatever.
I wonder if Family Guy ever did it like a Harry Potter episode, and they made Mort. It's Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Listen here, Peter.
Oh, goodness sake.
Yeah.
So homegirl's like, all right, whatever. So we've been under her spell for 3 years. And like, wait, weren't we just in a true crime? She's like, oh, we're just playing. You've been playing along with me all these years. So I don't get that. So everybody has like a costumes for everything she wants to play, role play, or what?
Nah, she just sees them that way, and they just like, I don't know, just stay the hell out of her way. I guess.
They're like, all right, let's do this. So yeah, so she walks away, and her cheeks are like. I was just like, whoa! I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Did she have a butt double?
She had a Wilo. Wilo. So that's when she walks into the house. She started getting dressed. And also we hear,
Yeah.
No, wait. So we hear that later. And then she gets a knock at the door, and it's Vidal. But this time, hot version. She's wearing dark makeup. She has her witchy outfit on. And they go, ready, one, fight. So they start fighting. She's like, wait, we can't do this. A witch cannot kill a witch. But witch is witch.
Apparently.
So this, I feel like the writers are big Dragon Ball Z fans. Because... this is the Cell saga all over again, with imperfect Cell and Vegeta. Wait, Vegeta! Don't you want to fight me in my perfect form? I'll be a better challenge. You'll have a better time.
Try that in real life. Just
I'll
give me
be
a
more
couple years.
formidable.
Just give me a little time. I'm gonna be better.
I'll be more a formidable opponent. You know you don't want to defeat me like this. I don't have no powers. Come on. please just let me get my power, my purple, and I want to try to get my purple drink on, and then we could go at it again. Please? She's like, okay. Oh my god. Vegeta did it again.
Yeah, well, I mean, she couldn't kill her anyway. She already determined that. And then she says,
She just wanted to torture her. That's what she said. Like, I'm gonna torture you. You'll wish you'll be dead, type of thing. But her power, that we found out that the only way she could get power is if someone attacks her, so she could reflect it or absorb it. So she's like Manjibu type of thing. No, she's like an android with the. See, I'm telling you, with the Dragon Ball Z fans.
so
It's the android with the power.
Yeah.
Absorption.
I don't know. Daddy, I feel like that's like just something that they watch the old show and we're like, oh yeah. She every time she got hit, she got stronger. Like, but
Oh, that's
then
Android 17. Remember in Dragon Ball GT when he's getting hit too?
Yeah.
She goes
I'm not-
powerful.
Every time I hit my cell phone, it does not charge up more.
Oh, so when will you ever learn?
Yeah. So then she mentions the thing about the 7.
The Salem 7 on the next Dragon Ball Z.
On
So,
the
yeah,
next
so,
Agatha Ball.
well, Agatha will get her way, or the Salem 7 will get her. So yeah, so she's like, all right, I'll give you time for you to do your thing, but I'm gonna tell them where to find you. Like, who specifically are you gonna tell? Oh, the thing that we didn't say is that she's like, I want you to join me, type of thing, and she's like, oh, me join you, and it's like, how? That because you cannot hide behind the dark hole. All the dark holes have been destroyed. I was like, connectivity, finally, yay!
Yeah, true.
So that's what caused the burn to book, because when Wanda died in spoiler alert, the universe of madness, she killed all the dark holes in every universe. So that's why she doesn't have her darky powers.
Yeah, because she absorbed them.
So the dark hole, there was no more. And then Wanda took whatever was left of her powers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why she wants to do a witchy witch. So that's when she said, yeah, the Salem 7 are coming for you. What do you think, is Avengers?
Sure. Why not?
The Undead Avengers? Oh, or the people from Sleepy Hollow.
I don't know. I mean, I was just gonna say it was just the first coven that she killed. That was like her.
Ooh.
It was her first coven.
I'm a coven in you. And roll credits for
And
episode
then we're
1.
gonna like see why they like what she did to betray them.
On the next Salem Ball Z. You have to collect all 7 of the Salem.
Yep.
You have to go around collective, defeating them all to get the one wish. No, 2
That's
wishes.
cool.
There you go. Let's turn this around. What do you thought of the first episode?
I don't know. I was just waiting for it to go somewhere. It didn't really.
I mean, it was I liked it because it was finally was connective tissue between the movies and everything else. The writers were actually paying attention of what happened in the movie, you know. While they were watching the Dragon Ball Z, they saw the multiverse, like, oh yeah, she died. Oh great. So we gotta now write this here.
Yeah.
You know, that the dark hole that she used is gone now. So now she has to go find another alternative motive. And then that's when we saw the guy opens the door, and instead of remember the guy said, I want to put you in lockup. Ended up throwing her in the closet. She's like, who are you? What the heck? And then that's where he says, let's go.
LFG.
Here we go. Episode dos. I forgot to. This episode was called. The first one was called what?
I don't remember.
The read the sword. Episode 2 called Circle Sworn the Fate. Along the hidden gate. Oh, I rhymed. So yeah, so it continues from episode 1 where we see the wreckage. Agatha's trying to get her stuff ready to go. Like, I'm out of here because they're coming at sundown. I got no one help me. And then the guy with his little tape was like, "Take me to the Richards Road." She's like, "Come again?" I just did. Not playing. So he untapes him. Say it again. She's like, "The Witch's Road will grant you any wish." So now we're ripping off the Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
But before we see the wizard, we need a cowardly lion. We need a what's it called? The Tin Man.
Man.
We need a. That's it, right? It's only 3. Oh, a scarecrow. We need a scarecrow.
Yeah.
So she needs to get those items. I just noticed that's what it is. It's not what it is, but kind of, right?
I guess. I like what they're doing with the like everyone is a witch type thing though.
So now she has to collect her coven. We do not support witchcraft, so we're just going along, okay? Just our thoughts. Anyway, so Agatha's like, all right, let's go see this. What's her name? Let's go find this. Let's find this woman. That they said that usually a coven is like 5 miles away from each other, type of thing.
Yeah, that they all sync up.
Like a period.
That's the joke.
You know it's wrong when you see a dog link up with your significant other. Period. When the dog bleeds, insert your B word here. Does the other one too. Anyways, moving on. So she goes in there. She's like, "Oh, I need help, sir." So she's like putting on an act. They're like, "Me and my son here need to find some gold bars that my late husband must have hidden. Can you please help us?" He's like, "Yeah, who's paying?" She's like, So give him your card. He's like, "Oh, fuck, all right."
Yeah, this 16-year-old, he probably has money.
Nothing too that in this episode, like he's like, "What's your name?" And all of a sudden she's trying to say his name, but it gets like his mouth gets sewn. Like his mouth gets sewn. I was like, okay. And then later on, it tells like, "So where you from?" And starts telling him like, "Get the tunes out."
Yeah,
I'm tuning this out.
all them sweet deets. All we picked up is that like he had parents, and that's about it.
Yeah, and they're from Sumption somewhere.
He's from Eastview.
Ooh, he's the one who did it.
Maybe.
He moved the Wanda. The
Like,
Wanda sandwich.
Right? That part tripped me out just because I mean it's like a population of like 500. Like, oh, you don't know me, the crazy lady who runs around cosplaying? You must be. Oh, do you remember the giant witch off we had in the middle of the town square?
Exactly.
You don't know who I am? Yeah, I'm just a country girl. Yeah, okay.
Go about their day.
All right.
So they show up, and then the lady says, like, "Oh, yeah, go check in the bowling bag. The money's in there." It's like, "Okay, thank you." And then she gets up, and all of a sudden, it's like, "You've been double-crossed. They keep you there." So it's like, wait a second. You are a witch. So they collected the Divine Witch. What's it called?
Divine.
Divine. There you go. Divination?
Yeah, moving on.
So they captured the Divination.
Divination, damn it.
There you go. Divination. So she coughs up a list. Like, "Here, go find these other 4. She's like, "What?" He's like, "All right, thank you." Like, "Here, join us here. This is the address." So they collect the
list. Oh shit! I wrote my own name. I don't even know.
I know.
Okay, so she didn't know what was on the list. That's what we got from that, right?
Yeah, like your name's
But
on the
then
list.
she's like, who's this other name? And then she's like, you just drew a black heart. And then she agreed, but she didn't know.
Yeah.
So Agatha could have just said that.
She already did that.
We don't know. We didn't even see it. Her thumb was covering it.
And then we go like, all right, we need a potion one. So we need
Person, Stella.
So we captured a cowardly lion. Now let's go for a Tin Man.
You can't handle my potions. Person, Stella.
What is this? Not Agatha. It's from the Emperor's New Group.
Oh my God,
Isma.
dude, I quote that movie actually every day.
Was it Isma with the potions?
Oh, this poison? Cusco's poison. Poison meant for Cusco. Oh,
Cusco.
Cusco.
So we go forget our potion person. We get our Tin
Pull the
Man.
liver, Gunk!
Wrong lever. I love that fucking movie.
Why do we even have that lever?
I know, right? I should just tape it. Do not pull. Put the little sign right there. So do not pull lever.
Oh, there was a side blocking the lever, so I moved it. That's exactly how that shit was.
Oh, we gotta review that movie, man. Fucking love that shit.
Absolutely timeless. Great movie.
Sheesh. Squeaking, squicker.
Squid Games.
Squeaking. Just telling you to move down there. Anyways, we'll get into that one. We're gonna translate the whole movie when squeaking. Shit. So we get Jen. She's a potion master. She is bound to Earth, probably.
Yeah, that's what they said. It's just that she's bound.
And then she's saying that I don't want no part of your little covenant, so take your business. And as soon as Agatha was walking away, homie, what's it called? Pet?
Teen. And then she just calls him Teen. I think she calls him Pet in this scene, but
yeah,
overall she calls him Teen.
So Mr. Teen over here is like, oh, what is this? You're doing scams. Your medicine actually hurting people. Blah blah blah. So it looks like you're about to do jail time.
Oh shit! A witch's greatest curse: the internet.
That's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, she's like, oh, look at you. You're empowered. So how about you join us and you get powered and you could leave this place. Here's the address. See you then. She's looking at it. She's like, fucking great. All right, whatever. So she got her Tin Man, a Carly Lion. So now we need a Scarecrow. And for that, where do we find Scarecrows? At Hot Topic.
Blackheart.
We go at Hot Topic. So we get the black the Hot Topic girl. Her name is something Wu. Wu.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wu.
The Blood Witch.
Yeah, that's the Blood Witch. The Blood Witch is the mom, right? The Blood Witch, then the daughter. The mom. Son of a bitch. Where did it go? There we go. So yeah, so they were eating corn dogs, and she's like, "I need to find this witch." So like, where do you think would it be? We need Lorna Wu Dara, who the one who died in the going to actually through the witch's road. He's like, "Oh shit, we're gonna go there." So her name is Alice Wu Kara, and then homie, I got to tell them here, put run. She's like, you know when someone tells you run, like which way? So she just ran out the door. And she gets tackled. She's like, run. She was running, trips him down, and she jumps on him. This little girl jumps on this man, but whatever. Have you noticed there's no young witches, all old witches?
Oh, Alice is young.
You would think they use the potions on themselves. Anyways, So look at you. And then this officer comes out. look what you did, Kata. You are fired. I told you for the last time. You're not helping. You're causing more trouble than you're worth. I'm like, dude, you just stop someone. But whatever.
Yeah. But he was a minor. That's
right.
And besides, like, you can't stop anyone anymore anyway. It's California.
I know. You saw that. Just let him ride.
Have a nice day. Oh, no. They're not in California. They're in West Virginia or where. Somewhere. Midwest.
They're eating cats.
Ohio represent.
There you go. But they're trying to, in the spirit of Halloween, you know, they're trying to bring up the horror.
It's working.
I can see it's scary. Stay away. So just like, what would be the best idea of you finding out what happened to your mom if you join us on the Witches Road? Witches Road. We need you. We need the blood witch. And a good witch. And a good wench. And she goes, you guys are dumb. It's just, what's it called? Noobs? Old folks' tales. Leave me alone. So she walks off. I get this kind of mean because she bumps into these guys just walking by. It's like, what the fuck? She just goes right through him. She's like straight out shoulder blocks that guy. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
She has main character energy.
She just ran people over. Let's go. We don't need her. So they leave. They're in the car driving. And that's when he tells them, so tell me about you. And he goes, boom, 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 boom. And then she's like, I could hear. What the fuck? And then she turns on the volume of the radio. She's like, it's not me. There's something keeping her from knowing who she is.
Yeah.
Who do you think it is? Mephisto?
It's gotta be a quiz. Gotta be a quiz. So either somebody's controlling him or he plays.
Spirit walking on him?
Is he walking on him? Or he places on himself so that he can't reveal too much information. I don't know.
He's gonna turn on the Me and Baddie watch.
There's something up with him. He's either Nicholas Sparks or whatever. He wrote the Notebook. or he's somebody else, but there's something else going on with this guy.
Going on. It's probably being the bad baddie. So they're all at home now, and then he's setting up this sign. Agatha comes in like, oh, what do you think? You should be more centered. Like, here, let me look at it. Just turn this shit down. I was like, you don't have to be that mean. She just straight up ripped the sign. Son of a bitch.
I don't even know where he got the stuff to put that sign together.
It looked like probably conjured it up.
You can cut it out of construction paper in her house.
Would that make him a Wiccan? He's not a Wiccan. He's not a witch. No, it's not a Wiccan. It's what do they call male witches?
Wigga. So
I gotta edit that out. You Wigga?
Wiccan is Scarlet Witch's son.
How you call a male witch? Hold on.
A wizard, a sorcerer, a wizard, Harry. Any of those?
Wizard?
Yeah.
The warlocks. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
It's a warlock.
Adam Warlock.
There it is.
Mm.
So he's an Adam Witch. Sandwich. So they all team up. They're all showing to the house. We got the potion master. We got the deviation master. We got the bloodborne witch person. And then they all go, we cannot do this without the earth. Whether the earth witch. How about a sandwich? Got you. Oh god, that would have been That's what the teen should have said. Like, okay, we don't have an Earth Witch, but how about a sandwich?
Yeah, because you know he has some funny line somewhere. Maybe that's
I
what
would
they
have
brought
said
him
that
out.
probably. Oh shit! But they're saying we need a green witch for this shit to work. So she goes outside. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go get her. And then we see the kitty. She's what's it? Flowering her
Azaleas.
petunias. Oh, azaleas.
Hmm.
You know how I got my azaleas so puffy? She's like, how about another time? How about you join our party?
You know, like in her mind, she's like, oh shit, someone saw me run over that kid. She definitely ran over a kid, but
She
no,
flip her.
because like this is the very next day. No, it's all good.
It's
I
all
just want to
good.
go to a party in my basement.
So she goes, all right, hold on, let me get my purse. I've never been out for a while. So they all go to the basement. They all huddle out. She's like, what are we doing? Are we all going to do our laundry together? They all start to laugh.
Here's a laundry party.
It's a laundry party. And all of a sudden they break out into this cool song that I don't have the lyrics for right now.
Dude, I was in the same boat as Kitty with that. I was like,
She's
am I
like,
supposed to know the words?
if
She's
this
just
would know
waving
this song,
hands.
she's like,
Yeah. How could they all memorize all that? Come on. None of these
That's
bitches even know who they are anymore.
they're witches bitches. Well, apparently this song
Dude,
became a hit.
like, how
double
many
platinum.
songs do you know all the words to? For me, it's like maybe like 4 or 5,
The only song I know is ABCs.
and like most of them rhyme.
I know the Okie Pokey or the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4.
Four! Let the 4 hit the ground. And then the voice of Count Dracula.
I can only count to 4.
I can only count to 4. We gotta make this
1.
song. Huh?
What comes after 1? 2.
2.
What comes after 2? 3. 3 is already 3. 4.
Let the 4 hit the.
Thank you. This episode of Hitman and Zombie has been brought to you by the
By
letter
Igor.
H.
You sound like Igor now. Master, the plane.
That's
Yes, Igor.
Big Bird.
Oh, Big Bird.
Thank you. I'm
Wasn't
just
he
a
a
big ass
pedo?
bird. I have a cloaca.
All right, cool.
Is it
You
a
don't want
big
to know.
ass nest? He had a big ass nest. Oh, his cloaca went flying.
Don't look it up.
No, guys, we're not high. We're just naturally.
Sleep deprivation is a hell of a drug.
Fuck yeah, it is. I'm running after 2. So all of a sudden we see a wolf. That wolf turns into one person standing in a black cloak, and the neighbor's like, "Are you seeing this? Like, are you seeing this?" He's like,
Aw.
"Yeah," and then it's the voice like, "Hell no!" He just drops his
Yeah,
grocery.
nah, I'm out of here.
He runs away. He's like, "I'm not doing
Oh,
going
wait.
through this shit again."
Yeah, we forgot to mention all the animal encounters she has.
Oh
She
yeah,
has a crow staring at her.
and then we
And
have
that was a real crow. I mean, crows are smart. Like, they probably actually trained that crow to stare at her.
And look at Eric Draven.
The crow. And then the rat. It was like a real rat.
With Master
And then
Splinter.
And then it was like a CG rat. To look
He
at
was
her.
doing karate moves in the corner.
Yeah. and then they fed the rat Dorito dust and it disappeared.
And they have this beautiful wolf in the middle of the road.
And they fed it Dorito dust and it disappeared. See, science and magic collide in the form of Dorito dust.
God almighty. It's like the sawdust from the Ren and Stimpy short. Have you seen that one?
Wow, that's a deep cut.
So Ren and Stimpy, what is it? Ren. Stimpy is the dog, right? No, it's the.
Stimpy, you idiot!
Never mind. He's the red thing, yeah. So he has a log on his back, literally. And then Stimpy, no, Ren has the saw tied around his waist, long waist like this. So he has the log going like this.
Wow.
And then he stops halfway and Ren. Stimpy turns around. Ren, can you please finish cutting the log? Why you have to stop halfway? So Ren goes, he wipes up his sweat, he gets some water. He goes to town with it. And you see Stimpy he's just doing this all Diddy impersonation.
How do you get that Diddy oil?
So they're huffing and puffing. Ren finishes. And there's like, and his saw just goes limp. And then you see all the sawdust in his back. And then Ren is walking away. And Stimpy turns around like, Ren, he's like, what? They're like, you're not gonna snuggle? Oh goodness. Don't look that up, kids. It's dangerous.
1,000 bottles of Diddy oil. 784 dildos. Oh my, like,
This is not a friendly show.
Man needs help.
He was trying all of them for size.
Come on, dude. No wonder Mills was so meek.
He wanted to. He wants to go in there and have fully knowledge of his equipment. You know, he's like, if you want to be knowledgeable, so as you tried all of them on, it's like, all right, this one will make you feel like this and this and that.
I'm just he's the real life tech knight.
He's so proud. He has the product knowledge. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, Diddy's a weird. Maybe he was a salesman. Like Diddy's a weird name, but
probably saying you buy a dildo, you get a free lotion. You never know.
Maybe he was a rep.
He had more lube than a fucking sex store, man.
He just had an Etsy.
His storage kind of closed down on him, so he had to bring all his merchandise indoors. Probably like the storage unit he was renting out was getting too expensive, so he had to bring his merchandise inside the house.
This is why some people can have too much money.
So you're saying I have to start stocking up on baby oil?
Well, if you just raid the evidence locker, lifetime supply. Fresh squeezed baby.
I'm gonna get the baby powder instead.
Hey, baby oil smells amazing, though. To be fair.
Oh my god. That's what we passed through the baby hour. Just like try some in the hands. You're like,
nah. If you're gonna fart in public, like do it in the laundry soap aisle.
And they get
everything
the fresh,
there. It just all smells magical, man. Like,
and they get the fresh beets and squeeze it everywhere. Just. Oh, this is our Diddy moment. Thank you, Diddy, for giving us content.
That's
you think he's being the? Are you sure you think he's being the diddler in jail, or he's being kept away from everybody?
He's a mule now for sure. They're gonna call him the storage shed.
You see, past the wire. They're gonna use them to snuggle stuff. They're gonna snuggle the bear up there. Anyways, we're done before we get canceled.
So
Bring it back. Son of a bitch.
okay, so we see this wolf turn into 7 people. Or they're not even really people, they're like the things from
Harry
Harry
Potter.
I guess.
Yeah.
The
I love it how they go and they're all synchronized and go, "Woof." And then they like start walking like go slow, like with the music. Like,
that was cool. Yeah, it was like a
can you
scary.
imagine? Can you imagine they're walking? All of a sudden, you start fucking break out into the sprint. You're like, oh fuck. Ugh. So yeah, so they're coming. So this teen is trying to block the door because there's no door on the door. So they put a mattress right in front of it without nothing in front of the mattress.
Yeah, it's a bad time to not have a door.
You know when it's not a good time to have a barn door? We're about to have a rodeo or a freak out.
It probably wasn't a door because it was ajar.
Oh, dork. We're just a couple of guys who want to hang around with. So then we hear voices going.
I'm a fucking.
So yeah, so this. Shut up. So the team's going running around trying to fucking close the door, and all of a sudden you just hear your hands just come out of the window. He's like, ah! He's running to the door wedge, and there's another one. He's like, ah! So yeah, so it's at the bottom, they're like, oh, you dumbasses, like your incantation sucks. You guys don't know how to sing. You got to
Blast me!
Blast a whole load on her. So Miss the 70s show, what's her name? Sharon. Sharon's like, oh no, you guys all sang lovely. I enjoy this. I only wish I knew how the song went. And then all of a sudden you see everybody like sparkling in their hands. And then Lilia is the voice of reason, like, see what she's trying to do? She's trying for us to blast her so she get powers. So don't fall for it. And all of a sudden you hear, you see the door, like, hey guys, was this there? You look down, and of course there was no door there, so the door opens. So everybody's staring, and Tina's like, if you guys are done doing what you're doing, we gotta get out of here. So the team goes in first, and then all of a sudden you hear the elementals or whatever their name about to suck them off.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore that noise, freaking mouse ran away. So they start chasing him down the stairs, and then all of a sudden Sharon's like, do I have to get in there? So she goes in there. She's like, yep, I don't dealing with that. So everybody goes down. And then there's one crawling down like the Grudge. Like,
yeah.
Coming soon, review of The Grudge. Juno. Japanese style. Scary. So all of a sudden the door disappears. It turns into concrete. She's like, so whatever happens now, they're stuck. They're into the forest. So let's recap. So she got a Carly lion or tiger, lion, Tin Man, a scarecrow, and Dorothy and the dog. Right? How many people is there? We got one. We got Lily, Jen, Kata. We got the Sharon lady and her, and yeah. We're missing one for the 7 balls. So I guess there's a rule book that you're not supposed to wear shoes on the road, the yellow brick road.
So do you think they nailed it or whatever? Or do you think the actual 7 witches were a real coven and they activated it?
Ooh. You think the Sharon is playing along? Like she's not the real witch? Like she is a witch, but she's just messing around?
I don't know. I'd like to see it be that she like grows into it.
Oh, like she has like learning?
Yeah, I think that would be cool. But what I really think is they're gonna play into the trope of like somebody else is pretending to be her, and then it's really gonna be what's her face, Rila or whatever.
Wanda.
No, her ex-girlfriend or
Oh,
whatever she is. I think it's really gonna be.
oh, what's her name? Vidal?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be sick. Like she's using a transformation.
Because she was the Black Heart. Because she even says earlier that I have a black heart.
Ah, Black Hunt. Ooh, I love that idea.
I mean, I hope for the one thing, but I think it'll more than likely be the other or something like the other.
So Dorothy and the gang are off to see the wizard. And for some reason, it says there's a sign that says no shoes on the rug. So they all took off their shoes. You see the Sharon lady in the background trying to take off her shoes, but she's all
Yeah.
jumping back and forth, she's gonna fumble.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think like dopey characters are like I don't trust them inherently in a show like this. So I don't
You think
trust
they,
him. And I don't trust her.
you think they're like, you think one of them is gonna die? It has to die. Someone has to die.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're gonna explore what happened the first time she went to the road. What made her kill her old coven and become what she is, and I also think they're going to explore what happened to Blood Witch's mom and that she may have been part of that first coven.
And she killed him to get the power.
Yeah,
I never fell. You left me here. Blah 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 type of thing.
yeah.
I like that. I don't like how they turn a bad guy into a good guy. They're not trying to do Loki Part 2 again.
Oh, the Agatha.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at least so far, she's not really a good guy. Like she hasn't really done anything good. Everything she's done has been selfish.
Shellfish.
I mean, yeah, as long as they stay on that course and don't try to redeem her, I think it'll be just fine. I
Yeah.
really hope they don't try to redeem her or make her good.
Yeah, because we need more baddies because we don't have enough baddies yet. No
I mean,
bad
they could
guys.
have Vidal, like what everyone thinks and what it seems to be, and especially the name Blackheart. Blackheart is Mephisto's son, the Prince of Darkness. So they could have just gender swapped and made her Blackheart.
Because we saw her in Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. Black Hot. Well, not her, him, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
When he sucks the souls of San Miguel?
San Bernardino.
San
This is
the
definitely
San
not canon.
Bernardino contract.
Um, but yeah, I think Blackheart. I think she's Blackheart or some iteration or something, and that she's gonna be like the true evil, and then like Agatha will be the lesser of the evils, and she'll like reignite magic in the world or whatever the shit.
Yeah, because we're down a all powerful wizard, supposedly.
Yeah.
That was just one that comes back at the end somewhere.
Yeah, like what cameos do you think there'll be? I think it'd be cool if Strange popped in some way, shape, or form with his third eye.
You were not talking the one in the back.
Uh-uh.
So yeah, it's cool. It's a cool start, to the series. I'm intrigued. I'm not bored. Let's see how this goes. I'm enjoying it so far. On to episode 3 and the penguin. Or we'll see.
Yep, we shall see.
We shall see where it goes. But that's right, guys. Next week we'll bring back the movie and everything else. So stay tuned to this channel. Frankie Weenie is dropping this weekend.
Yep.
So
For all you weenie
fun
heads.
time. For the Frankie Weenie fans, I'm putting love and effort into this.
Oh no, you're deadheads. What up, deadheads?
You freaking deadheads. Don't worry, the spooky fun is about to crank up because we're going into October.
October.
But we still got one more week in September, so we're still gonna let it go live before we go heavy.
Yep.
I don't know. The Hitman actually suggested a Terrifier, but I don't think so. We'll see. Are you up to seeing someone get cut in half with a saw?
I mean, yeah, that's whatever. But like, I've already heard some things about it.
So we'll save it for later.
Yep.
We're gonna be graphic with that. We're gonna detail every single slaughter and all that. For Agatha Hitness, should wear a wig.
Oh, man.
I am a ray of zombie. I'm your little ray of sunshine. So Agatha, it was you all along. You want to hit the Stairmaster or something?
Sure.
Hit the Stairmaster. Remember, guys, if nobody loves you, we love you. Till next time, much love.